There's a minute 54 left to play in the third quarter here. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 15.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Pass to the eraser. To the inside, the dude.
Good. And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Clutch. Driving to the basket. Fires for three. The captain with a rebound. The captain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to the eraser. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Simpson. 43 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3. The shot won't fall. Seattle leading by 8. Here's Little General. Pass to the dude. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Seattle shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
Here's Little General. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's the captain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Looking to win the run. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Seattle. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Seattle looking at who they've got. And it's Jenkins in at point guard. Pass to the captain. Here's the machine. Here's the captain. And there's the rejection. Now here's Russell. Here's Clutch. Pass to A-Train. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. And rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The 3 from Russell. Sinks the tray. Russell's got 20 points. Seattle leading by 8. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the machine. Inside. The captain. That's good. 23 points in the game.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint. Back to Russell.
so it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Seattle?
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Free throw is good from Russell. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
The machine. An easy 2 on the layup. And Seattle leads by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Russell. Count it. Russell's got 6 here in the quarter.
Creative at the rim, giving the fans their money's worth.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's the eraser. Wolf passes to the eraser. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission. And his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
To the inside, here's A-Train. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's the eraser. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the line for 1.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Vancouver with the ball. A 12-point game. Pass to Clutch. Wide open look. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists tonight.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Jenkins. And they call an illegal screen here.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the Whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Russell. Pass to A-Train. Here's Clutch. Here's Banks. Seattle pulls it in. The Eraser's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the captain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Shooting for Seattle, number 11, taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw, and you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And the second free throw is good. Russell with the ball. Pass to Banks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Russell. On target from range. Russell's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Pass to Wolf. Here's the Eraser. They set the pick. Rinken's shot is good. And Seattle leads by 10.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Russell. There's the drive. And then Russell with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And Seattle calls time here. Simpson, he's checked in for Vancouver. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Seattle's coach as he addressed his team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's Jenkins. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Seattle move the ball around. Pass to Wolf. To the wing on the left. Here's the pick. Shoots. And Seattle tacks on 2 more. Here's Russell. Here's Simpson. Back to Russell.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
So he gets them both. Seattle leading by 10. Here's Jenkins. The captain, that's good. The captain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Pass to Simpson. Back to Russell. Here we go. Jenkins' shot is good. And Seattle leads by 14.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Now here's Russell. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to the machine. And there's a pick. Takes a three. Nope. Vancouver with the ball. And it's rejected.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Six on the shot clock. Oh, he missed the jumper. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Vancouver. A 12-point game. Here's Simpson. Deflected. We've got 1:55 left in the final quarter.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Vancouver with the ball. Here's Clutch. Book it! It goes!
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
At the line for Vancouver, number 16, shooting one.
.143 left to play in the fourth. Here's the machine. Oh, swiped away. In transition, here they come. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Here's Jenkins. Here's the machine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Russell. The three is off.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
Third personal foul, 14 foul. At the line for Vancouver, number 21, 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good, and that brings him with an 8.
They need everything they can get right now, but can't leave points on the table.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
And there's the screen. He lets it go. Ooh, it doesn't go. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Number 16, second personal foul, third team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Russell, fourth personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the away team, Jenkins taking 2 shots.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Vancouver. They trail by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Huge free throws there to pad the lead, trying to close that door.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Simpson. Misses the 3! And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Simpson, second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the away team, Wolf, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. Here's Russell. So we see Seattle get the win here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And here's a look at what's coming up for Oakland on Saturday, then on Monday.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
And the Oakland starting five. We've got Barnes, Tiny out there with the monster. That's Houdini. And it's Russell in at the 3 slot. And for Virginia Beach, Jay out there with Big Smooth. And it's Malone. And it's the Cobra. And it's Pope in at the 4 spot. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Russell with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Murphy. Pass to Malone. Here's Jay. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Russell against Murphy. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Oakland shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And the first one drops. And so Russell hits them both. Here's Jay. Pass to Leaf. And Murphy has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And it's good. 2 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
Here's Tiny. Barnes outside. Shoots over Malone. Barnes can't get it to go. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Here's Leaf. He's guarded by Russell. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. To the middle. Here's Tiny. Malone with the block. And here comes Leaf, leading the fast break. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable. You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. After the basket by Oakland on the other end. Pass to Jay. Inside. Malone hits the bucket. Malone's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Tiny. Back to Russell. Fires from the corner. And it's Malone with the rebound. And stolen by Russell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Tiny. He has yet to score. There's the pick. Oakland needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Houdini.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Leaf, no good. For Oakland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Russell gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Leaf. Malone has screen on Russell. Leaf, no good. For Oakland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And it's Russell in the corner. Off target with his 3. Virginia Beach has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And then Murphy with the dunk.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Tiny. Pass to the monster. Here's Houdini. Here he goes. Russell with a wide-open look. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Russell's got 12 points in the game. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Jay, the pass to Leaf. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Here's Jay. Nothing on the board. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Houdini. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So Virginia Beach ends up going with a whole new group. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Trailing by 2. Can't cash in from close range. Ball stolen. To the inside. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the monster. Pass to the captain. They set the pick. To the middle. Here's Houdini. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt. Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Pass to Goose. Here's the monster. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the captain, and it's Oakland scoring again.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Out left to the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oakland leading by 4. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Virginia Beach, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Drexler. Here's Freeman. Here's the 3. And a great assist by Drexler as that one goes in.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Oakland.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Freeman. Puts it up. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Goose. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Houdini. Pass to the monster. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Here's Freeman. Here's Cross. No good. That would have tied it. Oakland leading by 3. Pass to Goose. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Takes a 3. Not going to go that time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oakland on top, up 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Oakland's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well. And
so in the game for Oakland, Goose out there with Russell. Then there's the monster. Then it's Tiny, and it's Barnes, and it's center. Here's Jay. They set the pick. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Outside, Russell. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got the lead up to 6 now for Oakland.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Pass to Murphy. Malone sets the pick for Murphy. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here after Oakland's 3-pointer on the other end. Malone sets the pick for Murphy. Virginia Beach needs to get off the shot here. Leaf, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Pass to Goose. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And here's Murphy. To halt the run. Bangs home the trifecta. Murphy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Murphy with the steal. Here's Leaf. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Outside, Russell. Down low. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. The monster. The Monsters got 5 points in the quarter. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit. And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Pass to Goose. Here's Tiny. Pocket 6. Fires from deep. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Here's Leaf. A 3-ball. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3. Here's Tiny. Outside, Russell. Pass to Tiny. Some nice passing by Oakland here. To the left wing. Russell looking around. No good on the triple. Virginia Beach has gone 4 of 6 in long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Oakland has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Here is Russell. He's got 15. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Virginia Beach.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And that one misses. Virginia Beach making a switch here. Freeman's checked in. He's off on the second. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Sampson, and there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
This guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
Oakland trails by 3. Outside Russell. Pass to Houdini. Here's the monster. Shot clock at 5. Houdini. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
For Oakland, they've shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And he knocks down the first one. Oakland making a switch here. One falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Freeman. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Tiny. Here's the captain. Some nice passing by Oakland here. Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Cross. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. For Oakland, they've gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
13. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. The Monsters checked in for Oakland. And he sinks the second. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's the captain. Pass to Houdini. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shooting for Oakland. Number 20 at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Trailing by 2. Pass to Pope. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Oakland, they've been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. Virginia Beach trails by 4. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.